What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here, and welcome to the Geek Lounge. If you couldn't have guessed from the title of the video, yes, I have been away. That's why I haven't posted anything in October, because I've pretty much been away for most of October, visiting my closest friends in Basel, Switzerland. Scrap that, they're actually my family. Sorry to go Vin Diesel, Fast and Furious on you, but, you know, they really are my extended family. And guys, I hadn't seen them physically for 21 months. You know, I hadn't left the UK for 21 months, hadn't been on a plane for 21 months, so it was great to get away, you know, especially to see them, see the kids. And a little fun fact for those who don't know me personally, I actually used to live and work in Basel. You know, I was there for just over 3 years. I came home, 4.5 years ago, but I didn't actually start collecting pops till I came back home to London. So I never went pop hunting there, you know. I visited many times since. I still never went on a pop hunt, so I thought, why not, you know? The kids are going to be at school someday, the parents are going to be working, let's go on a pop hunt. So I did. This is what I found. Alright guys, so I'm walking along the River Rhine. In fact, let me actually change things up so you don't have to look at my boring mug. Here we go, the River Rhine, on my way into Basel. Right now, this literal soil I'm walking on, this is actually French soil. Trying to think, I can't really recall where the border exactly is, but like literally over that way is Germany, and kind of pretty much this way, the way I'm walking, is Switzerland, and like I said, this right here, this is France still. You know, even though I lived and worked here for like 3 years, and you know, visited multiple times since, I never really got over the fact that, you know, you could cross 3 countries in like 20 minutes. Crazy. And speaking of crossings, here is the border, although not the only border, of course. I don't know if this signifies the border. I mean, if it does, it's 1 foot in France, 1 foot in Switzerland. Like I said, pretty crazy. And we still have Germany over there. But yeah, let's keep tracking on to Basel. Alright, the first stop, Gamestop. Alright guys, first and foremost, apologies for the shaky cam. It was really busy in the store. I came at the wrong time, pretty much dead on lunchtime, so it was actually quite hard to film. But right off the bat I found something quite interesting. This right here, a Mania exclusive sticker. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Mania is actually kind of like, I don't know if subsidiary is the right word, but it's kind of like the Gamestop in France, similarly to you know, to how EB Games was in Canada before it kind of changed to Gamestop. And then just kind of above that, I did see something, another Night of Ren with the Gamestop sticker. There you guys can kind of see a general idea of the pops they had. I did find this Hydra Stomper. I hadn't actually seen the Hydra Stomper. And then a Funko Club Insider sticker there. Also there with the Cobra Red Ninja, and then just off to the side I found some of the PlayStation pops, the Brock and Sindri exclusive there, as well as a few others. And then this was really cool, behind Ed9 and a common, I found the Glow Chasing Edition Blue Spirit from Avatar The Last Airbender. Really, really cool. I don't really find chases in the world very much, so I was happy about that. I also saw that Fat Gun there, which, you know, was very cool. I did pick that up anyway. And just as I went to check out, I also found that Transformers tin. I picked that up a long time ago. I know that was a GameStop exclusive, but there you have it guys, that was GameStop. I did also check out Media Markt in the train station. I didn't really think they would have pops, and they didn't, but they had these kind of cool looking Super Mario Brothers figures that I just thought I would show off. I didn't end up picking them up, but thought they looked pretty cool nonetheless. Now guys, I used to come here a lot because, as you can see, they got some really cool stuff. Not sure, I'm kind of like 95% sure they have Funko Pops, but let's have a look. Fantastic Empire. And guys, I was very surprised to see that Fantastic Empire had kind of limited a lot of their things in store. It looks like they're actually becoming a Warhammer store, which, you know, I've got nothing against Warhammer, it's just not really my thing. But they had a few Star Wars pops there, the child there with a canister, Dagobah Yoda with his heart, which is a very cool pop. I've got the child with the canister, I haven't got the Dagobah. There's also the Mandalorian with child, Praetorian Guards. Behind me was this small selection. They had a few Masters of the Universe. It was kind of a 2017, was it? Yeah, Fall Convention exclusive Maximilian, don't really know what that was. I then found this Harry Potter. pop, which was Hagrid's Hut and Fang, and well, there you go, guys. That was kind of the Funko Pop shelf. Next up, I thought I'd check out Mana, and here we are. And they just really kind of had this Space Jam section going on. I think they had most of them here, if I'm not mistaken. I actually haven't seen the new Space Jam. I don't really collect the Space Jam pops, not that I have, again, anything against them. I really enjoyed the first one as a kid. As you can see there's a bit of a section more over there. And then the only other things I could find were these Frozen pops. Young Anna, young Elsa, and the, what was the thing called? The Water Knock. I haven't really seen Frozen 2, so. And now on to Smith's Toys, which used to be Toys R Us, if I'm not mistaken. The store's huge. And this is all I could literally find in Smith's Toys, guys. 10 inches of Squirtle, Charmander, and Prince Adam. Squirtle, Charmander regular. The Rock with the WWE title. It was kind of like an exclusive sections, but this is all they had. They had the Mandalorian there with a child on the Bantha, which I thought was pretty cool, but that was literally it. Alright guys, I've just walked up from the very disappointing Smith's Toys. There's actually a proper border right there. Here we're going into Germany now, we're still in Switzerland. That's the border to Germany, and we're actually heading there. That's the Rhine Centre flags of Germany, France and Switzerland. I know there's a toy shop in there, or there used to be. I've seen so many stores that were closed in Basel. Look at this, there's a container ship or container barge coming through. Look how kind of close that is. I worked in shipping just until recently, so I guess that guy is checking if he's clearing the bridge. That was pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, there is a toy shop in here. Whether they sell Funko Pops, I don't know. Huge supermarket as well, same. I don't know if they kind of sell anything, so yeah, let's see. I better put this away just in case German or Swiss officials ask why I'm filming the border. I actually forgot about this. This was like I think they kind of called it a zoo, but I don't know entirely what it is. But some really cool fish here that I think you can pay to feed. Just a nice feature there in the shopping centre. But then I headed into the toy store, which is actually a part of the big Mark Kauf supermarket, so I didn't really bother going into the supermarket. But as you can see, pretty much just Frozen, Elsa, Anna. There was a Sven there, there's a few Svens on top. I think that was the Avengers Hulk from the game. Olaf, yeah, just really kind of Frozen pops, and that was it. There, you know, as you can see, that was what else they had on the shelves. And there you have it, guys. I must confess I was a little bit disappointed, you know, especially with Smith's Toys. That section was tiny. I thought they'd have a much bigger section similar to here in the UK. And especially I've seen pictures. I think it was a Toys R Us before, and you know, I see pictures on Google and things. There's a picture there. There's a Tenya Ida there. I mean, no way did I expect that to be in there, but you know, I'd still expected them to have a much better section. I literally scoured the whole shop, and that was all they had. Fantastic Empire too. Like I said, I think it's turned into like a Warhammer store essentially. You know, very limited selection of pops, whereas they used to have a pretty decent amount, and you know, cool action figures and statues as well. So I was a little bit disappointed to see that, but we did pick up one pop, and a very, very cool one from GameStop, the limited glow chase Blue Spirit from Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know, the Blue Spirit, I think that was the name of the episode when he debuted in the first season. It was like the 12th or 13th episode, something like that. I can't really remember off the top of my head. This kind of is a spoiler, but I mean, Avatar came out like 16 years ago. Maybe skip ahead 10 seconds. But Blue Spirit, of course, is Prince Zuko. And like I said, this was the chase. We found the chase, you know, hanging out there in the back. I wonder if it was left because, to be honest, the box was a little bit dinged up. And it's actually become worse since I kind of travelled with it back here to the UK. I mean, it's still not too bad, but you know, there's I don't know if you guys can see there's some creases there at the top, the some kind of things at the bottom here. Interesting fact, actually, I did leave the price tag on there. Yeah, actually it's coming off quite well, but I don't know if you guys can see that there. 15 francs and 90 cents was the price. The British pound's a little bit weak at the moment, so I think it's still around £15, maybe £14.50 equivalent. But the funny thing is, this was actually, sorry, it's actually a little bit dusty here. It's been sitting on the shelf. This was actually over here in the UK exclusive to HMV, and it was actually £16.99, at least on HMV's website. Whether it's out of stock now, but whether it was the same in stores, I kind of think it would be. I don't think they'd have a different online price to store prices. I could be wrong. But yeah, so technically I actually got this cheaper in a more expensive country like Switzerland, and I got the Glow Chase edition as well. So, you know, I was very, very happy. It's always cool to find a chase in the wild, but this was literally all I picked up. You know, I was there first and foremost to, you know, see my close friends, my family, like I said, you know, not really to feed my Funko Pop addiction. But yeah, I was limited with space as well to come back with. This, like I said, already got a little bit kind of damaged and creased in the travel because I really had limited space. But yeah, very cool to find this. Like I said, would have been nice if the you know, we found some other, I'm not necessarily saying grails, but some other cool things to find. But like I said, this is still very, very cool to find a chase, and let's take a closer look at it. And there it is, guys, a very cool pop. It's actually the first Avatar pop in my collection, so pretty cool that it was a chase. You know, I've not long finished the series after so many years, and you know, I am trying to collect all the pops now. Of course, some of them not so easy to get, but at the same time they're not completely difficult. Just to go around the back here, you know, there's not too much going on, we should say. He's got the kind of sheath. Is sheath the right word there? I think it is, for the swords. Obviously the kind of mask tied on at the back over the kind of black hood, and then we swing, if we just swing back round the front, there is the mask in all its glory. It's just a really cool mask. He's got his, I don't know if you would call those katana swords, but you know, it's a very cool pose. He's quite menacing with the mask, of course. But the other really cool thing about this is it is the Chase Glow edition, so let's also check that out. Right, let's just charge up the blue spirit, and boom. Look at that, guys. It's very, very cool. I mean, yeah, wow, that's a pretty amazing glow. Very, very happy with that. No glow on the body, but the mask, you know, that looks pretty amazing, to be perfectly honest. So there you have it, guys, the Glow Chase edition of the Blue Spirit from Avatar The Last Airbender, found in Basel, Switzerland. That is quite a mouthful. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a like. Let me ask you guys some questions that you can drop in the comments below. Number 1, what have you guys found in your pop hunts recently? Number 2, have you found a chase in the wild? And number 3, for anyone who has been to Basel, Switzerland, or let's say Bern or Zurich and those kind of main cities, do let me know. Did I miss some stores? Are there some really cool places we can look for Funko Pops? Because I'm certainly going to go back again, hopefully before the end of this year. So I'd really like, you know, to pick up some other cool things if I can certainly find them. And guys, let me make it real easy for you. Hit this button to subscribe now. Enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any future content. There's plenty more to come. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds.